Welcome to the Point 101. I'm your host, Gail, and today we're diving deep into a topic that touches the heart of every parent and guardian: God's promises for our children. Join me. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome,
Hello,
welcome. It is Sledge here with my little brother, Sweet Lips
hello,
himself.
everyone. Good evening,
Sweetest
good
lips and
however,
wet.
evening, afternoon, whatever it is. Glad you could be with us today.
All righty. Guys, it's Thursday. So this here day, remember, guys, for your own. Um, just one second. I am putting um, the app in just for the ones that would like to um, join. Did I just put that in? I think I did. And let me just put the number in. Make sure I have this phone next to me for the ones that like to call in. And that is the WhatsApp number. And if I left something, let me just put the S on. I really don't know what this thing is called. There's the WhatsApp number. I'm posting it. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's just going to be a delay in bringing it up. I really don't know what is going on. But guys, yes, we are here to continue on, and we will still remain on the anger, and then we will go on to depleted mother syndrome. And it also goes for the fathers. There is a depleted father syndrome as well. So we're going to squeeze it all in. We're going to squeeze it all in. So, what do you think so far, little brother, of all this information that we are bringing? I think we're doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, we're helping someone out there. We know that. I can
Yes,
feel it in my bones.
yes,
Yep,
yes.
I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I can feel it. We helping someone out there. We are, and that's what we're here for.
Oh my goodness. Oh
We
my
give you
goodness.
the information. The sisters seek the information out, and we hand it to y'all. The tools that'll help you, help yourself, and help your kids. You know,
Right.
yeah, it's
And
out
we,
there.
exactly. And we will stay on. Bring back the village. We will push that. Bring back the village that it takes to raise a child. Bring back the village. It is missing and it is desperately needed.
Yep, I agree with
Very,
that.
it's desperately needed. I mean, there's so much going on in this world today. And um, you know what? I want to say that our children, they are crying out, but the parents are crying out as well. You think so? The
Uh,
ones that really need it. Let me
I,
just
I was, yeah, there are some that's crying out that really need it, and then there's some that I'll say it again that ignore the signs that's there and ignore the help
definitely.
that they can get. And you got to realize when you do that, you're not doing any good to your child. The child is the one that's suffering. If you're not getting that help for that child, the child is the one that's going to suffer.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
So, and if you want to bring relief to yourself as a parent, then you bring that relief to your child because once you can get something under control, get the help that you need, all that tension is gone. Now you can relax because you're getting the proper help that you
I believe
both
it.
can
I
use.
believe it.
I mean, you
That's
both can
right.
use that help.
That's right. Amen to that. Amen to that. Amen to that. That is for sure. That is for sure. Like get your child, especially if you know that your child has anger issues.
Yes,
Get that help for them,
because
please.
anger issues, and same thing with a child, same thing with an adult, it grows. It grows, and then before you know it, they out there hurting somebody else's kid. You know what I mean? Can maybe hurt
Or
themselves. You know what I mean? It's just it's there. So try to get as much help as possible.
right, there are a lot of programs available,
Yes.
and stop doing all that. Oh, I'm ashamed. I don't want nobody to know my business, and the only one that's suffering is the child.
Yes. That's right. That's right.
So, when it's all said and done,
The child is the child's lashing out. Everybody know your business anyway. If the child's lashing out, I mean, it's there.
that's real. That's
It's
real.
there.
The school, everybody knows. But
Yes.
again, help them, because, like I said before, I just don't understand how a child so young can be so angry. And when you see it, acknowledge it and get your child the help. Get yourself the help too.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
being uh, in denial about a lot of things, to me, that's a unseen sickness also.
Yeah. And we understand. And one thing about out here in this world, yes, dads, moms, you name it, everybody got to go to work, 2, 3 jobs, then you got to come home. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle. So why not ask for help? Why not seek that help? So this is where it takes a load off of you little by little. But if you just keep compacting it, it just gets worse. It just gets worse.
And then I believe, and that's how a lot of corporal punishment is inflicted on a child, because you're worn out.
Yeah.
You're worn out. You're worn out. And there's help there, but you're not seeking that help because, like I said before, everybody wants to sit there like, oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I want nobody to know my business. Don't say this. Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with my child. Look, something wrong with your child. Something wrong with your child.
Lord, I can tell you one thing. I am so glad I ain't got to worry about no babies. I wouldn't want to make a baby if I can build it. I'm fine just the way things are. All my kids are grown. I don't want a
Amen.
baby dog. I don't want a baby dog. I don't want a baby nothing. That's just too much work.
Right. But let me just go ahead and put this out. He do believe in supporting the community, like the village, because we grew up having a
Who believe
village.
in supporting that? Me?
Yeah, you do
Me?
believe
Oh yeah, I
in.
believe. Oh yeah, I'm just talking about. I'm
But you
glad.
said as long as they ain't coming through your door.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I'm an old gizzard and I ain't got to worry about none of that no
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
It's like that's what I'm saying. But yeah, of course I support that. A thousand and one. Oh, definitely, definitely.
But what we're saying is, hey, get that help, get that help,
Yeah.
get that help, get that help. Help your child, help yourself. Because, like I said, a lot of us carry these newly labeled sicknesses, because back in our day we didn't know what ADDH was, autism, and I'm pretty sure it was around, but no one spoke of
Listen,
it.
another thing too. Let me just say this on the other side. It doesn't hurt, and there's nothing wrong with being selfish. For those that tell that's selfish and be like, hey, I don't want no kids. I don't want to be a parent. I just want to take
Right.
care of me. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
Really
wrong with
is.
that whatsoever, because at least you acknowledging what you can't do. It's like that's too much for me. I have
Right.
enough hard time taking care of myself. I don't
Right.
want no type of responsibility like that at all. Because
Right.
I'll say it again. We said this many years ago. Sweet Lips said, not everybody's meant to be a parent. Not everybody's meant to be married. So some people just ain't built for it. You
Right.
ain't got to do what everybody else do. That
Right.
ain't for you. It's just ain't for you.
Exactly. And that's real talk.
Yeah. It's like,
That
come
is real
on.
talk right there. That is real when you know. But then, hey, and this is the other side of that. And when you know that you're not ready and you know that it is not for you, do everything to protect yourself.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
say what you're not ready for and what you don't want, and you laying down, you know what I mean, raw and in the cut and in the flesh, it's
Yeah.
bound to come up. And now
Yes.
here you are attached to something that you was not ready for, and then here you are crying about how they're sitting over there taking your money.
Yeah, Sweet Lips was yeah, yeah.
Responsibility.
Sweet Lips was there once in the blue. You know, man. I was running loose in the barnyard. It's like, hey, I ain't think about nothing. But hey, But look, I love my chillins, and
Right,
I did what I had to do.
right.
I was blessed, so I love my children. So it's like, but I'm glad I'm old, man. Please, man.
And settle down. Because just because you old, that don't mean that you can't go out there and get caught out there. At least you settle down, and everybody involved is agreed. Like, nope, no more. It's different when you saying, I don't want no more, and you single and you still out there, diving in head first.
Well, you know what? Now you can do. I mean, us men now we have no excuse. We can do the same thing we always talk about a woman can do. There's birth control for men too. You can go out there and get a little snippy, snippy, snip. You can go do the
Right,
same thing. So it's like, come on. It's like, yeah. It's look. Put it this way: it's hard raising kids. They're expensive. You know what I mean? You have to have a strong mentality, meaning that you have to take on a lot raising a
right.
child.
And the world is just different. And if
Yes,
you're
a
not
whole lot
evolving with
different.
technology and time, but I say, and I'm gonna say it again, man, make sure the Father's on your side. Make sure God's on your side because He can pull you through a lot of things. People don't believe
Yes,
it, but He can pull you through a lot. He can pull you through a lot.
you
Let
know,
me just go ahead and put that out
yeah,
there.
let me say this. Let me say this coming from Sweet Lips. We all know those that's out there, there's different people that do, but those that know and believe in the Lord, believe in God, know He's the one that's helping us each and every day through our foolishness. He's the one that's helping us.
Say it again so the
He's the
people in the
one
back
that's
can
helping
hear
us
you.
each and
That's right.
every
That's right.
day with the blessings we get. Because He's saying, I'm watching, I know what you're doing. But in time, you will wake up and see it's a big difference. You know what I
Yes.
mean? From the
Yes.
right to wrong. I'm going to help you slowly but surely. I'm going to help you. I mean, we all know that. We all know that when we go out every day to walk outside to go shopping, getting our cars, we thanking Him every day for bringing us back home to get to where we got to go. It's without a doubt. That's just the way
Right.
it goes,
Right.
without a doubt.
Exactly. And when you have your faith in Him, there's a scripture that says you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear, because He's going to provide it all for you. He
I
will
say the
provide
same
it for you.
thing. That's what I'm saying. He
Yes.
does it every day for us. Every
Yes.
day. When you
Yes.
stressed out over something, and trust me, Sweet Lips can tell you. I don't been there. We all been. You could be stressed out over a bill. I don't care what it is, and be like, wow, I got to pay. How am I do that? And before
Say it.
you know it, something came along and you good.
Say
You
it.
just like,
And it
okay,
wasn't even something that came along. It was Him.
that's right. It's like, oh man, all right, that's good. It's like that's what I always tell. I say to myself, I look at people and be like, if you got a roof over your head, you wake up every day, you could feed your family, you blessed. Be quiet, because there's some people out there that ain't even got that. Be quiet.
And some don't
Be
even
thankful for what you.
make it the next day
Yes,
to make a request or say it.
yes. It's like, come on, no, no, no. I'm blessed. I mean, man, please. Yeah,
Know it, but know it, but know it. He is at our side, and do also know that there are a lot of things in this world that is against us, and which is Satan himself. And people don't believe in demonic spirits, but demons are real because, and I say it because what can possibly possess someone to be so angry that they want to unlive another person?
mm,
What? What? You think that, oh, the kids is just playing all these video games and stuff, and it's like, man, monitor what it is that's coming through your screens. Monitor it. That's all I want to say. It's just monitor it. When you start seeing a change in your child's demeanor, something is wrong. Something is wrong. There was a study that says about how kids can sometimes look at a game too long and catch a seizure. People don't be believing that, or
Yeah, that's true.
you
The
know,
light. Yeah,
there's
yeah.
yeah, or there's just something to me that's demonic in even some of these games, that you need to watch what it is that your child is watching, and watch what it is that your child is sitting there playing when it comes down to these games, because I just truly believe that they just become obsessed. Like, at one point, like, I had to stop Jerry from playing Grand Theft Auto. Like, what is going on here? Like, wait a minute, wait. You can do all the things that you thinking, oh no, the thugs on the street is doing this, and then here it is, my child getting overjoyed about how he can steal a car, knock somebody in the head, you know what I mean? Go somewhere, have sex with a woman. It's like all this is on the video game. Like, no, this is too much for me. This is way too much for my
But you
blood.
know what?
No,
But the
no,
thing
no.
about that is, then I can say, like, to me, I look at, like, every child is different. You see, here's the
Yeah,
thing: how you raised him, his mindset. See, he know the difference. It's like, okay, this is just a game. I mean, this is just, you got the ones that actually take it further, are the ones that always had that problem that the parents didn't see. It was so that violence started when they were young, and then now they got the game. And they all, "Ugh, yeah, And then if you say turn the game off, they ready to flip and break everything in the room. See, that's when you know I got a problem here. Like, okay, we can't have
right.
that. Oh no.
Especially the ones that got violent with their parents, all because they said turn that game off.
Yes, yes. So
You
it's
know what I
just,
mean? No, yeah, that's been in the news a lot too.
and
Like,
it's
my
like
goodness.
you have to know when you see that and you take something from your child.
Alcohol.
It starts when they're young. They have to know how, and you got to teach them how to earn that. It's like, okay, don't say, see, a lot of parents wait too late. That's the problem. They be like, okay, I said turn it off. And the kid acting out, they overlooking it, overlook. No. What you do is, if you have that problem, when it's time for bed, I'm not going to tell you to turn the game off. I'm going to disconnect the game, and it's coming out the room. After your homework, then I'll connect this game back up, and you have a certain time to play this game. Done deal.
Right,
That's it.
right.
Disconnect the game and take it. That's what parents.
What you used to say, bada boom, bada bang.
Yeah, yeah.
Bada boom, bada bang. It's done, over and done. All
Yeah.
right. Well, guys, we're going to get started on this last one that we did not do last night, was parent management techniques, PMT. It helps parents limit outbursts by teaching alternative ways to handle misbehavior. The focus is on using positive reinforcement for what a child does right rather than punishment for transgressions. PMT emphasizes positive interaction in families as rewards. We help families enjoy spending time together. It becomes a child's biggest motivation for reducing anger outbursts. So, as you can see, there are ways and there are techniques. And this is why, as a parent, you must open your mouth and ask for that help, because there is help to teach you how to navigate through, your child crying out. Because, like I said, a lot of times we as parents, we're needing that help. No one diagnosed us. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So we're just as bad as no one showed us how to deal with our outburst. No one has shown us how to deal with our anger. And that is how we inflict it on our children, because we know no better ourselves. So we said it before, we'll say it again. Parenting does not come with a handbook. There's
Yeah.
no manual, but there is help
Mhm.
if you seek it.
Yeah.
Now, other approaches may be tried if a child doesn't respond. Adding, some children need more intensive outpatient services or even inpatient treatment. A life of emotional intensity doesn't feel good, so our focus and treatment goals is to help the child feel better and not suffer. And like I said, a lot of times we as parents, we need that help ourselves, and no one told us that, we were suffering from what's it called, ADHD, autism. We like no one even spoke of it. No one spoke of it. So if you fall under that umbrella and you have a child and your child displays the same behavior that you did, which was unlabeled, you're going to do exactly what your parent did to you, which is use
Right.
physical force. And that
Right.
shouldn't happen. So now, guys, and this here I got from Rob Jackson. And I did not even know there was such thing as this. And see, and this is why Sweet Lips and I, we're doing the legwork for you guys. And we're bringing it to you. So for those who's afraid to open up their mouths, hey, to the point 101, let's talk about it. And he first loved us. We are bringing it to you guys. We are bringing it. We are doing the legwork for you. And again, if anyone know any resources or whatever, hey, come on and talk about it. Come on and have this discussion. And oh, I got to get back to one of my clinical psychologist friends and have her come on. But anyway, so what is depleted mother syndrome? There's depleted mother syndrome and there's depleted father syndrome. Now, depleted mother syndrome refers to a mother who has poor health mentally, emotionally, and physically due to the growing burden of raising her child or children. Basically, a child demands many, many things, and the list only gets longer as they get older. That is so true. That is so true. Some of us are out here doing it on our own. But let me tell you something, even the ones that's coming from a two-parent household, they're just as bad. So don't think that, you know what I mean, or if I'm single, that's a bad label. Like sometimes circumstances call for you to be single.
Yeah.
You can start off in a marriage and end up single.
Yep.
So don't ever just look at it as, some type of taboo. Like we need to just get all of these really these silly thoughts out of our heads, because really that's all it is just us trapping, what the world thinks in our heads instead of doing what is right. So parenting is exhausting. When demands outweigh your time, energy, wellness, and coping methods, you become depleted. We've all been there, done that. You know what I mean? There's no one that can say, oh, I never got no, 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 no.
Yep.
Honey, if you have a
Yep.
rug rat at home,
Yeah.
trust me, your energy level, especially if you're dealing also with a special needs child,
Mm-hmm.
you can become depleted. Now, which they lead to, and so I want you guys to really listen to this, poor physical health.
Mm.
Poor physical health. When you have kids, you put your own health last. Some of us put
Yep.
ourselves last in everything to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that we are providing, which means you probably eat and drink in a way that means you aren't getting proper nutrition. I mean, heck, you probably don't even eat enough fiber, let alone other vitamins and minerals. That is the truth. When
Mm-hmm.
there are parents out there that really when it's all said and done, we sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
And sometime, um, hello Cassandra, and sometime we sacrifice so much. The heartache comes when it's all said and done, your children will try to turn on you and throw anything back on you. They just become ungrateful. And so, again, we're going to bring that village back and bring other ways to problem solve so that this here thing of children coming back to verbally or physically assault their parents because they felt that they did them wrong. If you made it from your childhood into your adulthood, it is up to you to make sure whatever happened to you, you do not repeat that. But for
Ye-
you to go back to that parent and call yourself cussing that parent out or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you should never do that because if that happened to Sugar Lips, boy, oh boy, if that ever come my way, oh, loaded, loaded, loaded. Oh, you talking about lights out. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
This is
man.
why you'll come back.
Yes. Oh, man. Mm, mm.
Hmm.
But you know what? Here's the thing too also, as parents, we do have to still realize respect our kids. Your kids are grown. Because here's the thing, a lot of parents, I really believe in this. A lot of parents have a tendency of not showing their kids any respect. Just because they're your kids don't mean you could just disrespect. Look, I
Keep
give
doing
it and I
keep doing
expect
it.
the same back. You know what I mean?
Keep
Just
doing it.
because I made you, I'll say it again. That's my keyword. Just because I made you don't mean I own you. I respect you as my child. I respect you as an adult, and I expect the same back. Now, if you want to turn around here and be different, I'm showing you the respect, and you don't give me no respect back, then shoot, you're going to join me, and you're going to have some falsies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Guys, this is what we are trying to avoid. And that is so true. Sometimes we have to realize that, I would say 18, I can still see kind of holding on. 18, 19, I can still try. To me, 21, if you're still living in my house and you're 18, 19, 20, even 20 is kind of pushing it, but still, like, I do expect you to respect me, but at the same time, you are now a young adult and I need to
Yes,
loosen that
yes,
rope up.
yes,
I just can't
yes,
keep holding on. We tend to try to keep them at the breast.
yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean? When they're trying to fight, and it's like, let that child go and explore. And if that
yes,
child needs you, trust me, allow them to come to you now.
yeah,
Allow them to come
yep,
to you. You have to allow your child to grow.
yes, that's right. I agree. Yes. Oh, yeah, you got a lot. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yep, 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 yep.
Don't be like me and be depressed when they all left. Like, oh, what am I going to do? I ain't got a bed to make. Who I'm going to cook for? Oh my God! Let me tell you something. The first time they all moved out, even though Jerry went to New York when he was 18, I think, like when Toy finally moved out completely, she was 26. I was depressed. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't have no beds to make. I don't have nobody to cook for. Like, oh my God, I went through it. I went through it. Let me just say this: emptiness syndrome is real. Emptiness syndrome is real. Cassandra said, my daughter's 37 years old, and I definitely allow her to be in it. You have to allow them to grow. You have to, because you didn't like it.
Yeah.
When you were like 18, 19, and your parents were still trying to tell you what to do, you didn't like it. So now that you're a parent, how are you again going to pass that same generational curse of trying to stifle
Yeah.
your child?
The good thing to me that I remember correctly that I'm glad that in our case, we didn't have that type of parents when we were grown that was all up trying to tell us what to do, how to do it. We got kids. They respected what we did and how we did it. And and to me, I always appreciated that.
Yeah.
I always appreciated that. Period. It's like, unless you come to them with your problems, then they'll give you some advice. Other than that, it's like, ain't none of my business. You know what I mean? You grown. That's your business.
Right. But then when we was coming up, in our time, you couldn't wait to get out the door.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
drawing pictures.
Yeah.
The door right here and the door open and
Man,
see yourself running out. Like,
yeah.
oh no,
Now,
I'm
and
not.
remember, See, here we go. His sweet lips go again. I'm on the road. Here we go. I'm gonna give it to you straight. See, I was on the other side of the tracks, and I didn't even know when I was 18.
What you said, he froze up. Look, he's like this, guys. Let me stop laughing at him.
What?
No, I was laughing because you have froze up again.
Why you always making fun when I freeze up? I still look good. Well, my fans out there, don't sweet lips look good. Sweet lips look good. With my fans, I ain't got no fans out there. What's going on? I mean, this line of business, I ain't got no fans. Well, what's happening here? No fans? I guess not. All right. Okay. All right.
Somebody
right.
help him. I don't know who is going to help him, but somebody help him.
My loyal fans. I got loyal fans out there.
Yes, sweet lips. Yes, you do. And yeah, you still look good. Even for Cassandra said, "Girl, I had to leave, and I was 22 years old. I couldn't take my mother because me and my mother is 14 years apart, so we couldn't live together." But you still could not wait to get out of there. Like, oh no.
I know.
Woman, I am on my way out the door.
Let me get this. I gotta get sweet. I gotta get this together. When you say who's who, now who's what?
Cassandra.
And that's
we do be called Anita Baker.
Oh, that's Anita Baker. You know what? Yeah, you gotta say it because when you say Cassandra, I keep forgetting who's. Why can't you say Anita Baker? Oh yeah.
Anita Baker.
Yeah, that's right. 20. I remember Anita Baker. Yeah, I remember. We got a place together. I remember 22. Yeah. Yeah. That was back in our day. Yeah, back in our day. We was holding hands in high school and all that. Yeah, I remember.
Oh my goodness. But you made it out of there.
Yeah, we did.
And we couldn't wait. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Cassandra. That's the difference, is that you just made it. It's like, you know what? And that's the thing right there. And to me, that is all due respect. You don't want to follow my rules, go ahead and leave.
Yeah.
But what
definitely.
you're not going to do is tell me off or fight me for the place that I'm keeping over your head.
Yeah, that's not what happened. No,
you're not going to do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that part. So, and then listen to this. You have reflux, joint pain, weight gain, and reduced fitness. Chronic stress and poor health may also lead to increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, intestinal complaints, and addictive behaviors. And they think we ain't sacrificing, but then when we look at it, you think our parents didn't sacrifice either?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's poor emotional health. You need time to rest, recharge, nourish yourself, and rebuild your capacity to cope with the demands of parenting and life. You'll often have no time whatsoever to themselves, not even going to the toilet. And that is so true. Because let me tell you something, and this is facts. Like my little nephew, he falls under special needs. And if I go to the bathroom, you best believe it ain't even through. I cannot even be in there 2 minutes and the door is being flinged. What are you doing, Baba? Baba, come on, Baba. Or he would just sit there with his tablet while I'm using the bathroom. And so you can only imagine what the parent is going through.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's true. Sometimes we're doing so much and we're given so much that we actually have no time to ourselves, really, from the time that we push them out. All of a sudden, your time becomes their time, and their time is very demanding. But if you learn how to navigate through getting on that schedule for a bedtime, you know what I mean? Just getting a routine down, you can somehow get some time to yourself.
Unless you're in a blessed situation like you were, you know, it was two of y'all.
Right.
You and your husband helping. When you need a break, he was taking over. You know what I mean? So it's like that's we let's give to those parents out there that do have that situation where they have some help. You know what I mean? When the dad's around and helping.
And it's a matter of helping. It's a matter of helping.
Mm-hmm.
It is a matter of helping out. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. But you
Let
can
me
keep
let
going.
me get let me get a shout out to my friend out there, Anita Baker. Hello, Anita Baker. How you doing? Sweet Lips recognize that you out there. Hope you feeling fine and blessed.
Oh, so sweet of you. But you have to realize that that can deplete you. Now, you'll often have no time whatsoever to themselves, not even going to the toilet. As a result, you can suffer from poor emotional health because sometimes it does take a toll on you emotionally. And that is the time when you should be out there asking for help. That again is when the village comes in.
Mm, yep.
It is when the village steps in to help. Oh, you know
There
what?
we
No,
go.
I need
Yep.
me a couple of hours to myself. Oh, send them over here. And then, when you need yours, send them back over.
Anytime you need help, Sweet Lips is here. I'm Chief Indian. You know what I mean? I'm in charge here. You send them on over. Sweet Lips to help you out. Like I said, you turn around, lift up the sheets. Sweet Lips is there. I'm always around. You need help, that's me. I'm
Cassandra
always
said,
around.
I'm good, sweet lips. How are you doing? Cassandra says she's good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm blessed. I'm here. I'm here with y'all with this sweet
Amen.
smile. This sweet smile. And before you know it, to Anita Baker, when you turn around, I'm right there in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen making some coffee. Decaffeinated, that is. Caffeine. I don't drink caffeine. Don't do caffeine. Don't do caffeine.
Wow. All righty now. Let's move on before sweet lips could disappear from that screen and you realize he really with you. But um, now, poor emotional health causes normal feelings to be magnified. You'll feel, listen to this, more angry, sadness, guilt, worry, and fear. You tell me a parent that has never felt that, and I'll tell you that that is not a parent. We all
Mhm.
have gone through that.
Mhm.
There are just some of us, we come up through those times where, you just like, damn, how am I going to put a meal together?
Yeah.
How am I going to keep this roof over their heads? This one is sick. How am I going to pay for medication? How am I even going to get them to the hospital? Because you know what? A lot of people don't have access to cars. So now you either catching a cab, you taking the train, all of these things, the weight is on you. The weight is on you. Let me tell you, let me just no. Let me back that up. Because again, to assume because someone is single that they are not going through anything. But no, you can have a two-parent household and you will still feel like you're single.
That's
And that's
true.
just facts.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
just facts. Just because there's a two-parent household, you may have some in there that's so selfish.
That's true.
And you see that,
That's true.
you come in like, instead of saying, hey, honey, I got the kids, let me, no, you come in and assume that you had worked 8 hours and you done took off in the back or you done left to hang out with your friends.
That's true. That you got
So,
that. That's true.
again, do not
True.
ever underestimate or assume because, It's nice to be in a two-parent home, but sometimes, even with two parents, there's selfishness
Yep.
there.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
There is
I agree.
selfishness there. So let's move on. Now, normal regulation of such feeling is also affected, and you'll be more likely to react poorly. And that's when you start getting frustrated. That's when you start taking it out on that child. Because in your mind, if that child was not here, you would not be going through it. Instead of, you know, sitting there and realizing that child didn't ask to be here. That's a decision you made. That's the choice you made.
Yeah.
So when it's all said and done, handle your business. But where's the village? Where's the
Here I
village?
am.
Would you say you all the village people all in one?
Hey,
I'm right here.
hey, that's me.
I'm right here. But Cassandra said, come down to New York. Got to make some of those sweet potato pies.
Book a flight tonight.
Okay, well then.
Say no more. I'm gone. I ain't even here.
uh, I just put myself in there. I said, okay, we coming. We coming. You talking about you coming. He gonna invite him for some pie. You ain't gonna bring his big sister along. No, I am coming with him. We coming. We be coming around the mountain when we come. Don't worry, we all coming. All righty. So I don't want you to think um, you have to be there by yourself. We coming to get that sweet potato pie. So poor mental health. The stresses of raising children contributes to poor mental health. Add in poor physical health and feeling bad about weight gain, new health concerns, bigger emotional responses. And that is so true. Who would have ever thought that there was a name for this and it's called depleted parent syndrome? That you are depleted. No, depleted mother syndrome. And it's also depleted father syndrome, but depleted mother syndrome. And so just to think of that, it's like, wow, what a recipe for a mental health crisis. And I believe that. And that's why some of us, mentally, we cannot handle it because we went in mentally weak. And so, all, the everyday stresses about motherhood is not easy. It's not, but it still comes down to you opening your mouth asking for the help. Now, oh, and that's the next paragraph too. What can you do? Ask for help. You probably aren't doing this enough. And a lot of parents are not doing this enough because they want to bring about shame. Oh no, what are people going to think about me? Like, let me tell you something. If you're not thinking about what God think about you and you still thinking about what another human flesh doing the same sin and you doing, good evening there, Marie. Good evening. And you're not thinking about what
Evening, sis. Good
you know.
evening, there, Marie. Good
Yeah,
evening.
like, oh no, you're doing it the wrong way. You're doing it the wrong way. If you're not sitting there thinking about what the Father thinks about you, but yet you are sitting over there thinking about wondering what your neighbor thinking and all of that. No, if you need help, ask. Uh, what is that? That I think it was either my aunt or my mother used to say, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you're sitting there on mute, knowing that you need help, then how are you expecting someone to help your situation? Because this is what you have to think about as a parent. You have to have your child's best interest at heart at all times. So it's not about you feeling embarrassed. It should be about your child getting the help. Um, Cassandra said, back in the day, we had discipline. So I raised my kids like I was raised. Well, Cassandra, you already know how I felt about that discipline. I hated it. Hated it. Because this is what I just truly believe. You have to pick and choose your battles. You can't fight them all.
Yeah.
You can't, because at some point, again, you have to allow that child to grow. And so every little thing that a child is doing should not be a battle, because some of it is going to be normal behavior, just the way yours was. You had normal behavior. And when someone went upside your head for something normal that you did, you didn't like it. So now you're looking at your child, you have to say, no, no, you're going to be okay. Don't worry about it. I ain't going to get you today. I might get you tomorrow, but I'm not going to get you today.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, even getting some help to tidy up, cook, or clean will be amazing for you. Like, tell your partner, your friends, your mom, your dad, someone, anyone. Ask them for help. It is okay to ask for help. And you know why I say that, to go to your village first or go to your family members first? Because from what I can remember, is that if you first, and this is how it was back in the day, and this is why our parents never said anything, because if you open up your mouth and say that you need help, the next thing you know, the authorities is in your door labeling you and trying to remove your children. And that's what they did do back in the day. It wasn't like they doing now. Let's have 99 visits. See you later, hon. 99 visits. Back then it was like, oh, she's a poor parent. Oh, he's no good. They said they can't feed their kid. No, I just said I need a little help.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, they used to do that mess. I forget what movie I watched. Um, was that Claudine, when they couldn't have a washer and dryer in the house
Yeah,
and the
it's
people
Claudine.
through there?
That's Claudine. That's my movie. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Claudine.
It wasn't that long ago that they were trying to take your kids out the house. It was in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. Because back then, now if you say you need some help, you know what I mean? I'm assuming times change, and so now they're going to accommodate you. But back then, you said you need some help. Child, you have so many court dates.
Yeah, that was my movie. Keep away from me, Mr. Welfare. Oh, that's yes,
Get
Claudine.
it,
Boy, I
brother,
love
get
some
it.
Claudine. Well, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's the movie right there.
I'm over here like a fool. Get it, brother, get it.
That was
But
the movie.
Sandra said, I took care of my children myself, but I had help from the family. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, you have to, oh yeah, go ahead and put it on. Um, Sometimes you have to have the family step in. But you know what? Back in the day, and somebody put this post up. Back in the day, where you slept on the floor, you slept on the couch, somebody slept in the tub. You know what I mean? The house was always like filled with family
Yeah.
and friends. Them days are gone. We need to bring back the village. Oh no, honey, I have water over here. But you know what I mean? Those times are gone. Marie said, remember when she hid him in who did she hide in the closet?
Her husband. Well, her boyfriend. She hired him in the closet. Remember? He had the
No, I
toaster.
don't remember.
He had the toaster in his hand and whatnot.
Okay, let me just confess, okay? Someone told me about the movie.
Oh my goodness. Jesus. Oh
When
my
I was
goodness.
told, you see me like, hey, who?
That movie's a classic. Oh my, you need to see it. That movie's a classic. It's a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful movie.
Oh my God,
You
somebody
are
help me.
crazy.
Somebody
Wow.
help me. Somebody help me. Like, I was just trying to go off of memory. You know, I didn't see Marie talking about hid who. Cassandra said, Marie said, yep, auntie, yes, those days are going. She said, Marie said, thank you, Mel. Cassandra said, oh, those days are gone now. Take her away from the show, please. Why I got to go away from the show? Just because I didn't watch the movie.
Oh, yeah, you didn't watch the movie. What you talking about the movie?
You know, somebody told me about it.
Oh my goodness, Gail.
Cassandra said, I used to love Claudine. That was a good movie. I'm going to watch that. Better late than never.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I'm gonna watch it. You know what? I'm gonna put that on my list of things. I just guys, I'm gonna watch it. I am.
That was very rare. That movie, a man getting involved with a woman with that many kids. That was a good movie.
How many kids does she have?
Ooh, let me see. I think she had like 5. I think maybe.
Good Lord.
I think 5. I think 5. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure somebody had to get. I think 5. I think 5.
Marie is not gonna mess with me. She's still talking about somebody take her away. Like, no, please stop, don't. I said I'll watch it. Yeah, I will watch it. I will watch it. That's what I'm going to do. I will watch it. Sometimes it just takes me a minute to put all this together.
It don't make a difference when we freezing up. 7.
Who has 7?
I can see that now.
Is she saying that the woman on the show had 7 kids?
No,
back in the day, they had a lot of kids.
7? No.
So did her kids like her man? 4 girls and 3 boys. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry. No, for real. I'm not gonna say when, but I'm gonna watch it. You guys said it's a classic.
It is.
You know what? I am going to go on a watching spree. I'm going to watch that. I am going to finally watch the 5 Heartbeats. I'm gonna catch up on those type of shows.
You had never seen the 5 Heartbeats?
No, I've heard people talk about it.
Oh, come on. What?
Don't judge
what
me.
side of the tracks you on? How you not seen that?
I don't have to watch movies that you guys watch. You know what? You know what I meant.
Oh man.
Don't judge me. You know what I meant. No. You know what I meant. I meant that I will watch the movie because you guys said it was a classic.
It is. It's a great movie. Oh, you are crazy. You crazy. It's a great movie.
I am going to watch that movie. Okay, I am going to watch it. I'm gonna put it on my list of.
Have you ever seen Welcome Back, Carter?
Yeah, I did watch that.
Love Welcome Back, Carter. Oh man, see y'all, you're going back to some old man. What?
With Horseshack and John Travolta. Yeah. I watched Beretta, Starsky and Hutch.
There you go. Beretta, Starsky and Hutch, Kojak. You know what I mean? I love Kojak.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that was some. That was some.
I remember that. So I'm not. Forget y'all. But anyways, I'm going to watch that. Let's move on. Y'all going to catch me out here. No, no, no. Now, set boundaries. And this is something that we need to remember. Cassandra said, girl, I am cracking up. You're so funny. No, I'm going to watch some of those old movies. I am. You'll see. You will all see. I'm going to watch them. I'm making my business to sit back and Perry Mason. Yeah.
Oh yeah, love some Perry Mason. Love some Perry Mason. Oh yeah. And what's the other one? There's another show too. With the chubby detective and the little bulldog. Wow, I forgot there was another. Oh man, I forgot that. Oh man. Oh, see, yeah, that was some good shows, man.
No, no, you know what? Really, to be honest with you, it was just really hard to do that crossover from going from watching the Ed Sullivan show to Jeopardy, and then bounce, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Now
There
we
was
want to talk about some good shows. Now
no.
you're talking about we had Flip Wilson, we had a Carol Burnett show. You know what I mean?
I used to love watching the Carol Burnett show.
Oh man,
What was the Wilson show? Because remember he was Geraldine.
Yeah, Flip Wilson. Yeah, I mean, woo, them some
There's
shows.
a lot of good oldies but goodies shows out there. Yeah. This person is not going to be the reason. Columbo. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Columbo. I still watch Columbo to this day. Yo, yeah, I watch Columbo.
Oh yeah, Hee Haw was my show.
Hee Haw, yeah.
We had some good shows back in our day. Back in our day, yeah, we did. You know what I like to watch also was with Rerun.
Oh, What's Happening?
And What's Happening and Good Times.
Oh yeah, What's Happening? Good time. Oh yeah. I still watch them shows. They still come on,
For Deb Marie, I get to keep my card because I did name a couple of them. I got my card back. I will watch Columbo. I ain't gonna watch Columbo now. The Brady Bunch. Oh yeah, and the Partridge Family.
And the Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family. Yep.
Oh, you know what show that I did watch and I really, really enjoyed that show? Crooklyn. Queenie! Was she open up that
bed? Wow, you are crazy. Wow.
Well, she was looking for Queenie, honey. They had enough of Queenie, honey. Queenie was stuffed.
Hey, remember that song to Beretta? Don't go to bed with your price on your head. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah. No, then keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, that was weird.
The road might be narrow.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Where do I go when the cold wind blows? So if I add no words to it, so what? Leave me alone. I can add what I want.
But that was the words, though. That was the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, meet George Jetson.
Oh yeah.
His son
these cartoons now. We're gonna be sitting on this show naming cartoons and back in the day.
Jane, his wife. See, these kids today don't know how to stay home and enjoy some good TV. They just want to run the streets. We couldn't even get out there.
we had no choice. We had Thundercats. We had what's that?
I love Thundercats.
Something Quest.
He-Man.
You know what I mean? Oh man, we had some good. Yeah.
And then remember the Dastardly and Muttley?
Yeah. And I like the Heckle and Jekyll. I like that.
Yeah. A couple of magpies today and not tomorrow. Yeah. Jesus help us all. No, guys, it's always good to just go back and just remember. You know what I mean? As rough as you had it, there were just some good times up in there.
You
You
know,
know what I
I'm
mean?
going to say this. The great thing about that, we all that's
Lost in
here
Space, I
now.
remember.
Yeah, I love Lost in Space. All that's here now. Can you imagine all of us getting together and just watching old back in the day movies and all the cartoons? And oh man, I'm telling you, it's good to think back then of the fun things that we used to watch that you still can do now, that you can still do now.
Right. And that's why I said, like, even though some went through a lot of hard times and a lot of struggles, there were also good times in it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Me, if
Oh yeah.
you're still around to give a testimony, you've made it through. You have
Hold up.
made it through.
You know, I can click on these comments. I can see it.
Yeah. Oh no, Marie, that was my show.
Oh,
Josie and the Pussycats. Hey, long hair, something, and some type of
Fel-
hat.
Felix the
Oh
cat,
man, that was my Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. You
the
laugh so much
banana
like
splits,
something.
the banana splits.
Oh, na 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 na
Yeah,
na
the banana
na.
splits. Oh yeah.
Banana to banana. Oh yeah, that was it. Cassandra said it's a lot of fun back then. It was.
And
Oh,
remember that
that's right.
cartoon?
She's here.
No, remember the Flintstones and
Eddie,
remember the
Veronica
Flintstones,
too.
Flintstones and the Great Bape. Remember Great Bape? The Flintstones and Great Bape. That was the
Yeah, I
cartoon.
remember Flintstones, but not the grade 8 thing.
How
But
about
yeah,
yeah? I mean, yeah.
those were just the good days. Those were
Scooby
just the
Doo
good
was
days.
good. Scooby
Those
Doo
were
was
the
a
days
cartoon.
that you didn't even know. Like I said, to eat past 5 o'clock was a sin. Dinner was
Yeah,
at 3.
yeah,
Like
yep.
we just getting out of school and damn dinner there. I'm telling you. And we
Soul
used to
Train.
watch a
Oh
lot of
yeah, Soul Train.
Soul
Soul
Train.
Train, boy. So, oh
Soul
yeah,
Train.
boy.
Dun, 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 dun,
You
dun.
think? Oh man.
Soul Train. Oh man. And
Yep.
American Bandstand too.
American Bandstand. Yep. American
American
Bandstand. Yep. Definitely American Bandstand.
Man, guys, I'm telling you. At this day and time of the kids today, they're not going to name TV shows. It would be remember when Grand Theft Auto came out? You know what I mean? All their memories would be games. What monkey in the window?
That was Great Bape, the monkey in the window.
I don't remember that one. I said that.
I'm pretty sure it was Great Bape, the monkey in the window. I think. If I'm not
Oh, Speed Racer, go Speed
I
Racer,
remember Great. Oh,
go
definitely.
Speed Racer, go. Yeah. Oh man, those were
What about,
times.
what about Cats with a Friendly Ghost? I love Cats with a Friendly
Oh
Ghost.
yes, Casper. Casper was
Yeah.
one of them too. Casper was one of them. Oh no, what? Alamoyo, Popeye.
Popeye, yeah.
Popeye
Popeye.
Sailor, man.
Yep.
Boo, boo.
Popeye, yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
that
Definitely
Popeye.
Popeye.
Oh no, and you know what show that I did watch that I remember was good was Laurel and Hardy.
Lauren, love some Lauren Hardy. Oh,
Hardy.
what?
Laurel and
What?
Hardy.
Ah,
Yeah,
love
that was a good show. Laurel and
Martin
Hardy.
Martin the Winter Soldier. I watch every holiday.
Oh
I got the DVD. I watch
no,
it every holiday.
you know what I like to watch? One of my favorites to watch, and in fact, I watched it again, was Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Uh-huh. You know, I seen that.
Conquers the
You know, I
Martians.
seen that.
Batman and Robin. Oh my
Definitely.
goodness. Yes, yes. Let me tell you what I remember. Remember when the words used to come on? Zoop, zap,
Yeah,
pow.
yeah, yep, yep, yep.
Oh my
Oh, love the
goodness.
honeymooners. Love the honeymooners. Oh, Art Carney, Audrey Meadow, Joyce Randolph. I love you know what? I got the honeymooners collection. Love the honeymooners. Love the honeymooners. Oh, how could you not love the honeymooners? You've never seen honeymooners?
No, I did see Ralph Cramden act a fool.
Oh, come, you crazy.
No, he did used to act a fool. Here, bam, boom, to the moon, Alice. Alice
Yeah.
was always going somewhere. You know what? He just as bad as Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth. San
Sanford
Francisco.
and Son?
He's always
Yeah.
going to be a big one coming.
And you know what? That was one to my favorite too. I Love Lucy. I can watch all of I Love Lucy.
No, they're kind of too much for me.
I Love Lucy. Oh man, come on.
I Love Lucy was kind of a lot. I'm sorry.
Just
Now let's talk about the other shows. Gunsmoke.
oh, Gunsmoke. Oh, what? Yes. Love me some Gunsmoke. Love me some Gunsmoke. Let me see. I got Gunsmoke. Um, I got oh man, what's that for show? Oh, man, what's my Western show? Oh, there's Gunsmoke. There's wow. Oh man. See now we going Western. Let me see. It's Gunsmoke.
I love me a good Western movie. Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
oh,
Sweet Lips and Wagon Train.
yeah,
Yes.
Wagon Train. That's right. Wagon Train. There was Gunsmoke. There was Wagon Train. There was the Virginia. Um, let me see. Yeah, yeah, man. Okay, what else? What else on my Western? Oh, I watched some Western. I like the good, bad, and the ugly. Let me see. Oh man, I got a lot. Oh,
I know all of the John Wayne Westerns. Yeah. And then there was some that oh man, I can't remember the guy that had the glass eye. Eula Brenner played in a lot of westerns also.
yeah, you're Brandon Smith. There's a lot of it. Yes, Seven Brides and Seven Brothers. Yes.
I love Lucy. I used to love that show. Sometimes, like people playing ditzy, like to know be overdone. I'm like, oh, girl, go sit down. Stop acting like you don't know all the time.
Seven
You know what?
Brides, Seven Brothers.
I like too. Three's a Company.
Three's a Company. Don't go knock on your door. Someone's
Oh yeah,
waiting for you. Yeah, I
and
love
Vern and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley. Yep, Laverne and Shirley. Yeah.
Cassandra said I wasn't too crazy about Western movies. Yeah, you told me. Well, you missed out a lot of good
Well,
things.
you missed out on a lot there. You missed out on a lot there, boy. You missed out on a lot there. You know,
And,
Westerns.
and if I go and watch all those other shows that you guys are talking about, then you guys will, oh, Cassandra, you will watch a Western. We'll pick one for you, and then
You
you
know
can.
what? I can say this, Gail, being that me and you watch with, I can tell you this. She would, because I have my whole house. They watch Westerns up in here. And they got there's so many old movies that I watch. Now everybody love it.
Oh
Love
my goodness, it's so. Oh my, you just imagine yourself just there on that
yes,
farm.
love the
You're in
Western movie.
that. Oh
Yep.
my God, and those stoves from back then.
Yep. Love the
Oh
Western.
no, you just milking the cow,
Love them.
and you know what I mean? It was just not all this house on top of a house, and you just had to just ride your horse or have your horse and carriage go into town.
Yep.
Oh man, the life. Hose Trail, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, because I said she still watches Three a Company and the Jeffersons. I'm worn out on them already. There
Nah,
was some good.
it's going.
Yeah,
Jeff, on. Good one. She got good ones there. She got good ones. That's classic. That's
yeah,
good. Good.
yeah. Hose, trust even Marie knows some of the westerns. Now let's continue on because we need to wrap this up for Thursday.
Oh yeah, okay. We got can't forget about that.
Said
Little
that
House on the
you're
Prairie. Little House
okay.
on the Prairie. Got
Little
me.
House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
I didn't care too much about that one.
Oh my good.
I didn't care too much about that one. Leave me alone. Uh, it basically said what you're okay with is what you should put up with.
That's it. Have guns with trouble. Yep.
Oh yeah, with the
That's
six gun
That's
with
it.
Bat Matheson.
Have gun. That's right. Have gun will travel. That was it. That's what I was trying to
man.
say.
That was
Yeah.
the man. That laid down the law. That laid
Yeah.
down the law. You hear me? Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I think it was called Joe. Um, the guy that played Beretta. He was in it. The Western. I think it was called something like Joe, something with Joe. But he was good in that Western too. He was good in that Western. Boy, Maria is naming them. But anyway, so it was talking about sleep routines when your children wake up at night. If you're okay with going to see them singing, hugging, being there, great. If you're not okay with that, don't do it. Do something else. And that is true. If you are parenting and um, if your child wake up, instead of allowing that child to fall back to sleep, and you go get that child and start singing, start hugging, next thing you know you're cutting into your sleep time, and now both of you are tired. Yeah, so don't do anything that would put that pressure on yourself, that would further deplete you, your health and your mental health and your physical health, and you sitting here. Don't do it. I'll tell you, it's just not worth it. Been there, done that. No, well, I don't know. Normally, like if my kids wake up, no, let me just say something a bit. Um, I think Toy slept with me until she was 7. Little Jerry would get into bed with us. I think he was more like 10 or 11. So they knew if they woke up, just come into bed. Um, Set boundaries and limits and stick to them. Schedule regular breaks. And that's something that we all must do. You know what? Even us right now, as adults, we have to remember to schedule something for ourselves. You know what I mean? Because even now, you know, like you, there may not be no children in the house, but you're Bob the Builder and you're always trying to recreate and build something at
Hey, I
home.
can't help it. You can't help it.
Um,
You can't help it.
Yeah, and so but that's your time that you set to yourself
Yeah.
when you're sitting there redesigning things.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's your thing. Because I used to love Beretta. That was my man. I'm telling you, he's in a Western. We have bunk beds. We used to have bunk beds too. Marie said Nisha was 14 when I kicked her out of my bed. Right, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they just know. Come into bed. Um, Stop using the time when your child is asleep to do some housework. You know what? I want to agree there because a lot of times, and let me tell you something, and mine is out the house, and I still use the time that I should be sleeping to do housework. Like it's just never done. Use them for yourself instead. Housework isn't more important than you. You hear that for the ones out there that's sitting there just overdoing it. Practice relaxation, mindfulness, meditation, yoga, breathing exercise. They all well established as being good for reducing stress and giving you space in your day. Enjoy it. Um, Being a parent is tough, but you can make it easier, and you're not alone. And as Sweet Lips and I say, we're bringing that village back. We want the village back. We want the village. Hey, every, each one teach one, each one help one, be there for one another. I'm telling you, all this selfishness that's going on, and trying to identify what it is that your child is going through. Because, like I said, I just don't understand this day and time how a child can be so angry, and and also how can a child be in school and have so many violations and still be in school?
Mm.
Because according to the streets, the internet streets, let me just say, in the social media streets, and I don't know nothing of this kid or whatever that committed these heinous acts. um, the child was in trouble already. A lot of these kids were having problems already. And so I don't know why it takes so long for anything to be done before someone is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Before someone is hurt. But Nevertheless, we need to bring back the village that we enjoyed. We may have complained about it, but one thing we knew for sure is that, guys, give me, no, oh, I didn't even mean, I was trying to hit the button. This is my, the mother, the one that believes that she's the mother of me. Yeah, but I'm really the mother. Yeah, huh? I went to hit the decline button and I don't even know why I looked down and hit the button. But let me expose this face. She think that she's the mother.
I am.
I will call you back. I'm getting ready to wrap up.
Please do. Call back. Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
Okay, bye.
She called one phone call. I tell you, you talking about you can't get away from your child? Jesus. And I have one that's 41 and I still can't shake her. Oh, his son says sometimes we have to be careful because being molested and we don't know that's well, yeah. Well, that's why I said yesterday. You sometimes you have to be careful of who's in your village. Oh, let's not play. Let's not play. Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful of who's in the village, but you know when you build that bond, you build that trust, you know what I mean, then that's something that you should always have your eye open for. But being there and having that support system is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Um, when we were coming up, all the good friends, they were aunties. They were aunties. They were either your aunt or your uncle.
Mhm.
It got to the point that you was really confused. And Marie was good for that. Like, oh, this my sister. Like, I don't remember that, but I guess if you say, this cousin so and so, I don't remember that. If I was the one that every time somebody said that this is a cousin or whatever, and I'd be like, pull them to the side, like, stop playing with these people. If you don't know them, and that's not who. Lord forgive me.
You crazy.
Lord forgive me. I was one of the ones that would be sitting there like, no, no, this is not who that is. No, it's not. But hey, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for all our flashbacks. And see, this is why I say to you guys, the ones that's out there that's going to watch it later. First of all, do not forget, we're asking you to like and share because, this is how we get the word out by sharing. Um, and he first loved us, and to the point, you can send stars or, hey, I didn't put my link down here for someone might just look and say, okay. So hold on. Let me finish talking while I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
now I just want to say thanks for joining us, Sister Marie. Thanks for joining us, Anita Baker. You bring me joy. So much joy. Now, we love having y'all. We love this was really beautiful. I love this. I love this. I love the way that this was a beautiful session. A beautiful session. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. But guys, like the ones that's out there that's watching and just, sitting on the sidelines watching, hey, join us because, like I said, there's a lot that you can also bring. And
Yep.
then, when we sit down and go down memory lane, like what was your favorite TV show? What was your favorite cartoon? So, see, even though we're bringing information, but we're still having fun in the mix.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean? And like,
Back on the times that we had.
hey,
That's right. We don't
you
get
know,
me started.
we
Don't get
be
me
doing it,
started.
we doing it. Have fun, and that's what it's
Yes.
all about. Like, yeah, let's bring, informative information. Let's bring awareness. Let's speak about things, but it does not have to be, this seriousness all the time. You go back and what was your favorite show? What did you like to do? Like, I was a tomboy. So basketball, baseball, two-hand touch, what was that we used to play? Strikeout with just a stick and a ball, handball. You
What
just
about red
name it.
light, green light? We play red light,
Oh,
green
that
light.
was one of our games. Red, steal the bacon,
Yep, yep.
peas
Still a
and
bacon.
butter, kick the
God.
can. You know what I mean? Johnny on the pony. You just sometimes you just go back and reminisce, and it's not always about, oh, you know what I mean? Somebody went upside my head. Oh, I couldn't go outside. Well, we couldn't, but what we did, we had fun.
I want to definitely have a blessing here. Definitely, I want it to be. Can't wait till the sister come back out, and we can just enjoy having fun again. And you know what? And when she do come back out, sister, I know you hear me. We gonna sit down and watch some old movies. We gonna watch some. Oh, we gonna have an old movie night. We gonna
Yeah,
watch some old
and,
movies.
and night nurse when the good sister follow when she say okay, and so you just give her enough time that we can just sit there. And as a matter of fact, I'll just wait to watch those Claudine and stuff when y'all come. So because I'm gonna tell you something, I know that I'm
You know
falling
what?
asleep,
Come
but
to
if
think
y'all
of
sitting
yeah.
there talking about it,
Why,
I will be up.
why don't Sister Baker come on out when Marie come on
I
out?
just said when that time when she just show up, and then we'll just have a weekathon that we just
Yes,
sit there.
yes,
And
sharing the
all that
fun.
we sit there and ask that you do is, Anita Baker, you will be making the pies, and
Yes.
Marie, you can do some cooking too, while me and Sweet Lips sit back and enjoy it. Well, I'll boil the water. I always say I'll boil the water. I'll boil that
Well,
water.
I'll cook something. I'll cook something.
Yeah, you go ahead, you slave. But me, I ain't boiling water. I will put as many pots of water on. No, I'm not going to even say I'm staying up the whole time. You put on some pots of water because at some point you just got to stop cooking. Oh, we will have a ball. It will just be just hey, and then I am going to go live and you guys will see how we just have fun. Like that's what it's all about, like making time for yourself to just enjoy yourself, but at the same time, still bringing awareness and helping the younger parents out there now parent. No one's trying to take over your children or nothing, but what we're trying to say is a lot of the old school ways just don't fit. And even with the children that, are labeled problem children, you know what I mean? You still have to love your child regardless of who they are. No one said you had to mess with them.
Yeah.
And no
Yeah.
one had said that you had to bring some rude, disrespectful child to your table,
That's
but you
true.
just have to love them. You have to love them. You have to have an understanding. And if they're lacking anything, like try to provide it instead of just talking down to them the whole time. But then you have those kids that, you know what I mean? It's like you're going through something, and I know I have given it my all, and you're saying that still you do not want my help. Then those are the ones that you just have to allow to, they have to fall and then get back up again. You have to
Mhm.
pray over them, though. You have to pray. Um, Marie says, yes, even the crazies. Yeah, but like I said, our awareness this month and next month until we say that we have given enough, just the way we did the marriages, is just on God's promise for our children. And He has promised a lot. And He has promised to love them unconditionally. But he expects us as parents to build that foundation and put his name on the tip of our children's tongue so that they would know in hard times that they can pray to him and he will pull them through. So it is Sledge and my little brother Sweet Lips. And we thank you, Marie, and we thank you, Cassandra. And we
Love
will
y'all.
see
Love
you
y'all.
again
Thank
on
you.
this topic Monday. Remember, this is only Monday through Thursday. You guys will see me tomorrow with my reading and all. But Sledge and Sweet Lips, this here episode will continue on Monday, and we will see you the same bat time, the same bat channel, and we are out of here. Don't forget to shop www.tothepoint101.com for your latest merch.